Hello friends, we have completed one DML command insert in our last video. So now we are going to work with another one command of DML. So let's quickly work with the other two commands which are update and delete command. Then we will be left with the select command. As I mentioned, insert, update and delete command are really simple. It will not get much time to understand. So update command is used when you need to modify the data which already exists. When you need to modify the data, if I want to modify the schema, I have to use alter command. But if I will work with data, I want to modify the data, I have to use the update command. The syntax of update is given as here. See, if we are saying above entry has an error, insert we have what we have done last. Yes. If we are saying above entry has an error and land vehicles do require tolls to be paid, then update the toll required to yes. What we will do now, we will use update command, update table name, set toll required is true. It should be up to here. So up to true. So this is an important point here. So when I issue a command, let's say that attribute is equal to this attribute. I am going to impacting all the rows in that particular table. So you have to little bit careful. If it is your intention, then it's okay. Otherwise, if you are having some spelling mistake in some attribute, or you want to do assign a default value, then you can do this practice. Set toll required is true and then semicolon. It will change all the rows. It will do modification or set default value whatever you want, but in all your rows existing in all your rows of the existing table. Then you can simply update shipping mode dimension, set toll required is true and put here semicolon. If you want to update in all the rows of your data set. See, but most of the time in practical scenario, you don't need to be done this. You don't need to change all the data of entire row, because there is a most of the time we have correct data. Most of the time we want to issue update command on the subset of rows. If there is some specific condition is true, then this is equal to this. So the subset of row is specified in MySQL by using filter condition. Filter condition is specified in MySQL by using where clause. See, if we are using a modification in entire rows of the data, then we are putting here semicolon and the command will be ended here. But if we are specifying a condition by using filter, we will use where clause and we will declare the condition if this is equal to this. So where clause is specified what should be filter condition applied before making this particular change. So we write it down in the way, but first filter condition will be executed and then set condition will be executed. So first filter is applied and then modification of the data happen. How we will write in this situation? We will write update table name, set condition this is equal to this, where filter is this. So update shipping mode dimension, set toll required to be true, where ship mode is delivery charge. We have to we don't need to require regular air to update, but we need to require update only ship mode is delivery truck, then we need to pay toll. So update table name, set the attribute you want to modify, and then you specify the where clause, and the where clause can be any filter condition you want to specify here, any of them. So in this particular example, I want to modify those rows where shipping mode is delivery truck. You should learn this thing how to specify filter condition. So this is important across using DML commands. So especially update, delete and select. These three required you to have a good understanding of how to specify where clause. So update, delete and select command. So I hope you understood how to use where clause. Where is used for filtering because ship mode data type is a string. Ship mode data type is a string. Understand this? So we have mentioned the condition using quotation. This one. Quotation marks. Either a single quotation or double quotation in a string. For numeric values, you don't need to specify quotation marks. If I want to delete all the product, if there is a product table, all the product where loss is greater than 10k, then I would set there where price is greater than 10k. I want to delete all the product where price is greater than 10k. So what I will set here where price is greater than 10k. So I will set in same command. I can use filter condition in the same command. Suppose I want to specify discount. So I can set update product table set price is equal to price into 70%. It means I am giving 30% discount. So where product category is equal to computer. So you have to get used to all these patterns where and how I have to mention in practical scenario. This is very important command where clause is very important. So update statement can contain where clause and more often that not you should insist a where clause. So update and delete statement mostly will have where clause until or unless you have to modify all the data. So now it's time to delete clause. So delete command is very similar to the update command. So what we will do? We will delete from shipping mode, delete from table name, where attribute this is equal to this, where shipping mode dimension is from shipping mode dimension, where vehicle company is equal to Air India. See, where vehicle company is equal to Air India, we want to delete it from shipping mode dimension table. So delete from which table? Just like update statement. It is like update statement. It is strongly recommend that you should use filter command to delete only a subset of rows. To delete only a subset of rows by using filter condition where clause. So if you want to wipe out data completely, which is very rarely used, you should use delete from shipping mode table. Then entire data will be wiped out. When you are using such commands, you don't have the data which you will create up till now. You will delete all the data here. You don't need to do anything here after this. So before I wrap up on the delete clause, I want to tell you a couple of things before. Couple of situations where delete command may not work. It will give you an error that there I cannot delete rows because of this particular condition. Because there are some dependent rows. Now we have to go back to our constants. What we have learned. Example. So one of the constants we talk about employee in a department table. So we have three departments, department 1, department 2 and department 3. And then we have employees in department 1 and 3. What is mean? What is it means? Is there is a foreign key values using values of under department ID column of employee table. This says that particular employee works for department one. Particular particular employee work in department one, and this particular employee work for department three, and there is no employee in department two. So in this scenario, go to the department table, try to issue a delete command which says delete from department where department ID is this. Delete from department where department ID is 2. See, this command will run successfully, will execute successfully because there is no employee in this. So there is no foreign key constraint. But if we change ID to 1 or 3 from 2, this command will fail with an error saying that there are rows which are dependent on this particular row. This is a foreign key for something, for another table that you are trying to delete. Specifically, where are the rows? Those two employees were one employee working for department 2 and department 1 and another one is working for department 3. What it means that without deleting the employees, I cannot delete the particular row because I allow this particular deletion to happen. It will violate my foreign key constraint. What is foreign key constraint? What is foreign key constraint? It is said that I will use only those values which appear in some other table. So I am getting rid of row number 3, then I am violating the frequency key constraint because there will be an employee whose department number is 3 and that department does not exist in the table. So this is a violation of constraint, which means when you are trying to issue loads of delete command, sometimes it may be necessary to create a sequence to for the delete command appropriately. So you will not end up in this kind of situation when you are trying to delete a row which has other rows dependent on this particular row. So you have to understand that we can't violate foreign key constraint. If we try to violate this, then our delete command will fail. So in this way, you have learned DML commands, which is delete, update, clear, and we have used the first one command insert into the our first lecture. So I hope guys you understood how to use update command, how to use filter, how to use delete command, how to delete on a filter condition, and how to delete entire table, entire data set. I hope you understood. If you have any query, please let me know. Please message me. Thank you, friends. Thank you so much.